Today we are going to go even deeper into the meaning behind no one knows the day or the hour. Because it was not just about a feast, it was about a wedding. The ancient Hebrew wedding model, and the breathtaking picture it paints for us as the bride of Messiah. In a traditional Hebrew wedding, the covenant began not at the wedding ceremony, but at the betrothal. The groom would approach the bride's family, offering a cup of wine to her. She accepted it. If she drank from the cup, they were considered legally betrothed, bound by covenant, though not yet fully together. It was a sacred promise, one that could only be broken by divorce. Many believe that the Last Supper was a Passover meal. But what was revealed in the study leading up to this series is that the Last Supper was not a Passover meal at all. It was a betrothal ceremony. How beautiful and powerful is that? During the Last Supper, Yeshua offered his disciples a cup. Matthew chapter 26, verses 27 through 29, it says, "And he took a cup, and when he had given thanks, he gave it to them, saying, 'Drink of it, all of you, for this is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. I tell you, I will not drink again of this fruit of the vine until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom.'" In the ancient betrothal custom, after the bride accepted the cup, the groom would also drink to seal the covenant, but he would not drink wine again until the wedding day itself. Yeshua's words mirror this perfectly, by saying he would not drink again until the kingdom. He was affirming that he had entered into a covenant with his bride, and that he would return to celebrate the marriage when the time was fully fulfilled. This connection helps us understand that the Last Supper was not a Passover meal. It was a sacred betrothal ceremony, a binding covenant between Yeshua and his bride. After the betrothal, the groom would return to his father's house. There, he would begin to build a bridal chamber, a place for the new couple to live. And he could not decide when it was finished. Only the father could declare it ready. Till then, the groom worked, prepared, waited. That is why, in ancient Hebrew culture, the groom would say, "Only my father knows the day and the hour." It was not because he was confused. It was because he was waiting for the father's approval. When the father finally gave the signal, often late at night, the groom would gather his friends, sound a shofar, and go out to retrieve his bride. There would be a loud cry, a procession, a joyful gathering. The bride needed to be ready, clothed, adorned, her lamp burning. Because when the cry came, there was no time to prepare. You were ready or you were not. Yeshua mirrored this perfectly. John chapter 14, verses 2 and 3, he said, "In my Father's house are many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I go to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and will take you to myself, that where I am, you may be also." This is wedding language, covenant language, bridegroom language. When he said no one knows the day or the hour, he was not speaking in mystery. He was speaking the language of a faithful groom, working diligently, waiting for the Father's signal, ready to return for a prepared bride. The midnight cry will come, the shofar will sound, and those who are ready, those whose lamps are full, will rise to meet him. So today, we have seen that the phrase, "no one knows the day or the hour," was not about hiding the timing forever. It was a wedding promise, a call to readiness, a beautiful assurance that he is coming, and that he has not forgotten us. Next time, we will answer another big question. If Yeshua is now glorified, risen, and seated at the right hand of the Father, does he still not know the day? We will dive into what Scripture says about his authority now, and how that brings even more awe to the promise of his return. Stay tuned. The story only gets more beautiful.